You are no different from a rat chasing shit when you wake up. Okay, so there's 3 steps here. 1, difference between you and a slave. 2, my past days. 3, how I live today. Alright, so we're gonna be honest here. So this is basically your life. Look there. Let's go metaphorically in these slave days, you know. Sleep is bad for slaves because they have a lot of stress. Because they don't have the freedom. They don't live to their true purpose, whatever. It's bad because you're staying too up late. You also have stress. You have stress because you also live life, you know. Because it's the same thing. You're like in prison. Like school is prison, basically. 9 to 5 job is a prison. It's good enough that you don't want to leave. But if you had all the money in the world, you would never spend a single day there. Meaning you don't actually like it. You do it for a reason, right? So this is just what I'm trying to get here. And it has the same effect. Your body doesn't know what is this and this. The only thing your body knows is that it wants it or doesn't. It doesn't matter on the outside. It doesn't matter. Because the outside world isn't really representing on you. Because you... It's kind of difficult to explain, but the outside world doesn't care. You just think about dopamine. Oh, this habit, this habit, this habit. No, it's the same because it's the same dopamine problem. So your body doesn't know these things. You're not evolved with them, and so you don't know them. The only thing it does know is that it is something, right? So any stress will have the same result, basically. So it's bad because you're staying 2 a.m. and it's bad because you're a slave, right? You can't really decide if you sleep at all, but at least you get like 5 hours of fucking dopamine sleep, even if you're a slave. Nowadays, barely. So it's kind of the same, honestly. Treatment. Well, you're barely treated as a human by the slave owner. You're barely treated as a human by your own skin, right? Because you're treating yourself like a robot. You're treating yourself like I don't know, depression, suicide, whatever. Bad. That's what my point here. So treatment, kind of similar. Not really anything crazy there. Diet. Bro, you have the same diet as a slave. You have the same diet as, okay, maybe a little bit better, but you have the same diet as a peasant for 400 years ago. You still eat bread at breakfast. You still drink water with the bread, you know? Bread and water, it's the prison food, bro. That's your day-to-day food. It's kind of embarrassing. And then in America, you have like bread, cereal, sugar, milk. That's like this. But instead of water, you have like more sugar. And then instead of bread, you have bread plus even more chemical is food that's got very big because someone bought up the whole fucking nutritional space. And oh yes, meat is really bad. So let's eat cereal. Hilarious. And then future. Well, there are 2 options. As a slave, you want freedom, or you eliminate the hope. You eliminate the belief that you can. You're giving up, of course, because you're like, why would I get hope on something that will not happen? You, though, it's good enough that you don't leave. You know, the 9-to-5 job. It's basically a prison, right? But you don't want to leave it. The school basically a prison because, yeah, by law, you have to be in the prison. Bro, you think prison, oh, I get prison. Bro, it's by law, you have to be like 15 years in prison. To prepare you something that you actually don't want to. It's kind of like 15 years of prison anyways. But it's good enough, you know. It's good enough that you don't get a mental breakdown. Well, some people do, especially like girls and stuff like that, mental breakdowns, because this is really bad. It is really bad. It's kind of depressing, you know, but it's good enough that you're like, you're limiting yourself because it's good enough. It's like, it's always been like this. So it's kind of similar to, oh, yeah, I don't get hope because it's not possible. Wants freedom. You don't want it. You think what you're doing is the thing. It's all that, nothing else matters. This is what happens. This is how it's gonna be. This is, so it is similar here. Okay, life here. As a slave, you die in slavery, or you die by bad hygiene and sickness. The one thing I will note here is that, yes, medical care is a lot better nowadays, and hygiene is a lot better, which can be a cause of a lot of problems. But it's not the bacteria itself, it's the mutation in the bacteria from, let's say, bacteria that should never come in your stomach anyways. You think a bacteria is bad, doesn't mean it's gonna go through the whole system. Digestion goes through the whole system, and then the rest product goes out from in the toilet. It's kind of the same with the bacteria and viruses. You get sick because it gets infected. You get infection, but it doesn't mean that all bacteria is bad. That's what I want to say here. And there's actually, you've heard about this, there's bad and good bacteria. A lot of that bad bacteria doesn't go into our blood if we don't do, like gluten, for example, because gluten has scientifically proven to let things in through the cell walls. You know, biology, cell walls, through the cell walls, and then the molecular structure, you know how, you know, the animal cell, plant cells, different things, and every cell wall, which is basically fiber, things like that, are very bad because they literally let things that should not normally go into the cells. And we are made up of million cells, so imagine these cells being infected. Of course you're getting sick, because they're infecting the cells, which they're not supposed to do, because being sick is not actually, it's not normal. If you think about a couple of 100 years ago, you could die if you even got a small sickness. Then why aren't we all dead now? Yeah, because it wasn't normal to be sick all day. It wasn't normal to be sick every year. It's unnatural to be sick. You weren't built to be sick. It happened because you got infected. It's actually, everything is working for you. Your whole system is working for you, although there is something outside that is working against you, not inside you, right? You're not bound, you're not built, you're not to fail. Your body structure is not built to fail. It's kind of the opposite. But it is really hard when you put in things that are not supposed. It's like you're like, boo, it's like a shield, and you manually turn it off. Of course you're having problems. And how it is to you? Well, you live an unfulfilling life. So slaves, they might die because of hygiene. You die because of unfulfilling life. Like I see a lot of people, they're depressed all day, and a negative loop spiral, reverse momentum, you keep going, you keep going, you keep going. It's unfulfilling. So it's so similar actually. And in some cases it's worse, in some cases it's less worse. Abuse and stuff like that, trauma to other people, we are like social creatures, so we take a lot of damage. I'm not saying it's as bad in that case, but in other cases it is worse because it's good enough that you don't want to leave it, you know. So it's good enough to be a slave forever. At least there was a chance of freedom from slavery, or maybe with a new master it would be even worse, you know. It's around the same level, right? It's not anything crazy. So that's the first step in the video. Second step. So I remember most of my days I used to wake up. And straight away there was this fucking ding ding. Straight away I was like, oh yeah, let's watch some YouTube. Straight away you're like, you saw a comment from someone, straight away I gotta check the Reddit comment I wrote yesterday, a post, I wanna see it right away. Straight away there's something. The missed call, a message, a this and this and that and whatever. Anything. There's an alarm, and then you're just so used to, let's look up, and then, oh my god, I had this app open, there are messages, oh yeah, let's go on this site, let's go on Facebook, let's go on YouTube, let's go on Chrome, let's go on Incognito, let's... And straight away, I had started my day so well, bro. Oh my god, it's gonna be an ultra masculine discipline day, bro. It's gonna be such a good day. And then it's fucking 8 AM, bro. And then I'm like, I'm kind of hungry, let's eat something. And then I eat at 9. I was like having this routine, let's eat at 8, let's eat at 12, let's eat at lunchtime, let's eat at 9 now, for fuck's sake. Haven't made a video in months. I see I had this site on. Oh yeah, I forgot about watching that episode yesterday. And then, a new video. Oh yeah, I gotta do my Genshin dailies. I gotta log into my account and do my daily rest, and I gotta do my daily task for gems and money in virtual world. Oh, I gotta see with this guy. I gotta watch a new video. Oh yeah, this thing. Oh yeah. I would be sat there, right there. If you see my mouse here, I would be sat there. I'll be faced forward, and this would be like here in the position there, and then I have a cover over, and then right straight away have this 9 anime and you watch whatever pirate website and watch random shows right now. And I was like, oh, there's no good show to watch. And then while I was like looking for shows, I'm putting on YouTube. Let's go, anime opening 4K 60 FPS. Oh my god, highest volume, headset on. Let's go. And then I got an urge, and then I was like, because there was some cute shit, whatever shit on the screen, whatever. So, oh my god, this is so cool, bro. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, guys. Oh my god, guys. And then you're like indulging first, because now you're at a low point. You're like negative momentum. It's like momentum carry over. Reverse momentum. You do one thing, you're more like to stack. You like stack. You're like the guy who, I already reset, so go for round 4, guys. I screwed up, so let's go for 10 hours. I did this, let's screw up, momentum works like that, especially for extreme guys. Extreme guys can either be extremely successful or extremely depressed, right? You can either do 10 hours of weird shit or 10 hours of the thing you want to do. Actually want to do. So that's the thing. You're a rat, like, you can be a rat, and you can be a rat, but inhuman. You can chase that artificial cheese. Crazy, like, it's my life mission to chase the artificial cheese. My life mission to watch 10 hours of YouTube, to watch anime, to eat, cheat on my diet every time I do it. And then watch some Pornhub. Like, this was a typical past day for me. This is insane. So how I live today now. What have I changed? Now, what routine do I have now? How was things finally changed? Oh, yeah. It's kind of obvious when I think about it. I just... Listen to this. You can write it down. Put together your ideal day. Now, usually, for me, it's 5 a.m. wake. 5 to 7 a.m. I'm changing it constantly, but I think 6 a.m. around there is like a time. 6 a.m. Wake up. If the sun is not out, honestly, I just want to get the hardest work the moment I wake up. So like 6 a.m. Work for 2 hours, do like 2 hours of videos. And then 8 a.m. when the sun is out, I go out in the sun. And then I take my bike and go to the library, and there I maybe script 2-3 videos, whatever, do a little bit shit, and then when I've done that, I do maybe a little bit of driving license theory, so I'm about to take my license, maybe do that for a couple hours, maybe 1, 2, whatever, and then it's like 11 a.m. I do 2 hours reading, then I come home, do my lunch, and I go back and read, and then that's my day, basically. Because I don't wanna, travel, you know, I'm gonna travel to this place, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do 3 things, I'm gonna spend 10 hours doing this. To be honest, I wanna wake up doing a video. Then I wanna maybe read something, maybe read fiction, maybe non-fiction sometimes, I don't know, I like both. I like to learn, but I also like to read stories, I read both, you know, read for a bunch of hours, that's basically what I'm doing. Make videos, maybe read some bit. Script, record videos, and read. Maybe take sunlight walk here and there, but that's kind of like in between. So mainly it's these videos, and then it's reading. So that's basically all I'm doing. And it's what I would like to do. It's like the perfect... I've like thought about it like artistically. I'm like, yeah, I always want to have that mental space to be able to read a fiction book or a non-fiction book. Or just some days I just want to grind like crazy, and then I can do that. Maybe I just want to script 10 videos. I want to record 5 videos this morning. I want to record 7 videos. Because there was this one quote I heard from it was a video. Anyways, I heard it from him and it kind of clicked in me. It's like, oh, there's no prerequisite. You know, like a quest you do before you can unlock, like main quest. Oh, I need to do this story quest. I need to do this side quest before I can start the main quest. There is no prerequisite to unlock it, right? Your enjoyment of your overall life, it's no prerequisite. You're like, oh, but well, later when I've gone for school, when I have done this, when I have 500k in the bank account, then it happens. Then. Yeah, it's gonna take 10 years if that ever happens. But what if I tell you the prerequisite? There is no prerequisite at all. So yeah, let's say you're working a job. Okay, let's say, okay, your job starts at 9 to 5. If you wake up 4 a.m. or 5 a.m., whatever, you can do 2 hours of video, maybe an hour it takes to commute to the work, and then prepare lunch, whatever. It's like 9 a.m. and you're there. You work to 5. Oh, then you come home, you're at 6, 7, maybe you read for an hour or 2, and then you sleep, and then you repeat. You still got the thing you usually do. You got your videos. You probably get your video ideas through the whole day. Maybe you have a notebook with you while you work and you will be able to video ideas throughout the day. So you have your videos, you have your reading every day, even though you work 9 to 5. Right? And sure, it might not be the best thing, because you spend maybe 10 hours in a place that you don't want to be, but still, you're still getting the important stuff. Because if you think to yourself, if let's say you have a whole day, it's only the first 5 hours you're actually doing what you want to do. The rest of the hours you're just tired and lethargic and whatever. Because you're like, oh, I'm not gonna nap, I'm not gonna rest, I'm tired, but I'm not gonna rest, and I'm gonna... Bro, a nap is 100 times more productive than messing up for 10 days, 10 whole... You're like, oh, it's 1 p.m, I'm tired after lunch. Yeah, of course you're tired, you're digesting, like, take a fucking... nap or whatever, I don't care. Oh, but naps are kind of bad. It's bro. You're like thinking about those small things that doesn't really matter at all. You're spending like, oh, I worked for 5 hours. I spent 3 hours changing my channel better, guys. Bro. Because freedom right now, you're not in slavery, honestly. Maybe there are some parts of life that is kind of like a slave, but you're not enslaved, or not at that level. You have some kind of, you're like a slave with an hour or 2, or like a 5 hours of freedom. You're like it's kind of a generous. It's like you have a evening time, and you have like a little bit of morning and lunch time. That's kind of when you're not a slave. So you have some kind of freedom. Then you need to leverage it well, right? Use that. Use those 5-6 hours that you're not in work or whatever. Use those morning hours. Use those 2 hours before bed to read or whatever. Learn, educate yourself, whatever. Reuse it. Leverage it well. Right? And even if you work on shit, imagine, I did this in school as well. I was actually having fun, more fun in school, even though it was such a bad place. Just because I did these things before. Right, I ate the frog. I ate the worst in the beginning, right? Why is the camera looking so weird? Probably because of the sun. But I ate worst thing in the morning. Hard shit. And that is what I have now. So, even if you're like in a like a prison, or even if there's a constraint right now, you're literally no different from a rat chasing cheese, because it's good enough. Like, those things are made for you to think it's good enough. It's kind of like the same. It's like good enough. Now I go on social media. Now you a left-wing thing that tells you, oh, now everyone is gonna pay taxes for you. I got a little bit off topic there. But it's, you're no different. Like, you're still waking up on the phone. You're still like that. You're like sapping 70% of your work rate by just going on your phone, by just doing some kind of content. You're like, you know this. Whatever you do, you're eating, maybe you're going on your phone. There's any show, whatever. The rest of the day you aren't any productivity at all. There's nothing left in you. Like you're just sitting around lethargic. Because that is basically how reverse momentum works. That's why it's like you want to focus on one thing. Why don't you just remove everything else? Because then there's nothing else you can do. And if you make the thing you want to do the funnest, like if you make your business the funnest part of the day, then that will be what you look forward to. And if you do that over time, it will be a habit that will be ingrained in you. And it will be so much easier to do it by daily consistency.